Yes, guys. Welcome back to Courses Arsenal podcast. Welcome back, everybody, on the Courses Arsenal Army. Thank you so much for being here. Arsenal up against Aston Villa. You must be saying, "Are you crazy, Courses? Are you crazy?" Everton up against Arsenal. We are live. The daily match day live show. The lineups are out. It's gonna be crazy, but I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. No Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang is out of the squad with a tight calf injury that was not yet. Actually, Mikel Arteta said we couldn't confirm who is out. It is unfortunately Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Bukayo Saka makes it. Let us just look at that lineup because I don't need to speak so much. It is here. We already have it. Leno in goal, Rob Holding, David Louis, Kian Tierney, Matila Niles, Danny Ceballos, Mohamed Elneny, Saka, Pepe, Nketiah, and Willian. That is the starting 11. No Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Alexander Lacazette makes it to the bench. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this lineup? I'm going to be even sharing one that I think will be more useful. We shall be also looking at that lineup between Arsenal and Everton. What is the Everton lineup? What are your predictions? What are your thoughts? Because it's just exactly 1 hour to the game. Jadon Pinkford starts for the club itself. Everton, Holgate, Yeremina, Ken, Godfrey. I mean, they look so organized. They're playing a 4-3-3. Sigurdsson, Dokore, Davis, Iwobi, Calvert-Lewin, and Richarlison. That is the starting 11 up there for the club itself. The club itself, Everton. I'm going to be going all through that. So, guys, welcome back. Smash like button. Welcome back to another live video. It is Kosi, your boy. Arsenal up against Everton. One game we must win. We have gone almost, I don't know how many games, 7, 8, 9, without winning, not away from home, not at home. We have been on a very, very bad run. So what do you think? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is out. All of us thought that could be a turning point. He scored against Southampton in the midweek. That could be a turning point. This could be a turning point. But things are not working like that. He is out of this game. What do you think? Do we stand a chance with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang out of the squad? We're going to be discussing all that, your predictions. My prediction still stands: Arsenal 2, Everton 1. My prediction still stands. I'm still holding on to my prediction: Arsenal 2, Everton 1. So if you feel like you want to attack me right now, because I'm still feeling like Arsenal can go for 3 points in this game after getting that Southampton draw. It's a nice lineup he has brought in. I want us to look at it and see, does it qualify for the points? Does it qualify to get the points? We're going to be discussing more of the game and all the highlights, especially the watch along, discussing everything that you guys need to know about this game. Of course, I said so much of that in the match preview. I don't expect you guys to ask me so much of that right now. I said so many things in the match preview. Right now, let's just go into the lineups and the formations right there. All right, here we go. This is the Everton team. I hope everybody can see it. That's the Everton team. They're playing a 4-3-3. Mikel Arteta says he loves to play 4-3-3. He would love to play 4-3-3. His favorite, lineup is a 4-3 and so on. So Everton have gone for a 4-3-3 with Holgate, Yeremina, McCain, Godfrey in the back. Sigurdsson, Dokore, and T. Davis will be playing as part of that midfield. And then we have 3 players up front: Iwobi, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Richarlison. One team you think is not going to be easy to beat for Arsenal. Not easy, but what is Arsenal putting in terms of the lineup? Here we go. There we go. Leno, Rob Holding, David Louis, Kian Tierney, Bukayo Saka, Danny Ceballos, Elneny, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Nicola Pepe, Edin Ketia, and Willian. No Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, no Alexander Lacazette. The question is, do Arsenal survive this game? Do we survive in this game? It's going to be a very hard game for sure. It's going to be a very, very hard game for sure. But I think Arsenal need to hold on in there. We just need to hold on in there. Let me just see people saying in here. Gal says, hi, Arsenal podcast. Kenya says, is Aubameyang injured? Aubameyang is injured, so he's not making it today. He's injured. He's not making it today. Gal says, yo, sir, do you think Abba should have started? Abba is injured. Aubameyang is injured. Aubameyang is injured. Jesus Christ, Arteta is crazy. Now it's unbelievable today. No, Aubameyang is injured. You guys did know about this, but he is injured. I think it should be better if we play Willian as number 10 instead of a winger. That is Martin. So Aubameyang is injured. Don't expect. I don't think Mikel Arteta would have left him out because he has trusted him all the time until he had started delivering. But he's now injured, so we don't expect Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to start for Arsenal because he is not even in the lineup. Everybody should know that. So, guys, that is the starting lineup. What are your thoughts on that? I think it's going to be a game where Everton have much say. Possession-wise, everything. I think they'll dominate. Their midfield. They have a midfield three, which I think will be joined by Iwobi, because Iwobi also plays like kind of a midfielder. He doesn't really play, he doesn't dash off into the wings, and he's not that traditional kind of a winger like you would suggest. So he is more of a midfielder who likes playing maybe you'd call him a left midfielder or a right midfielder. So that's that's the kind of midfielder so they also have four midfielders like we do, but the difference they have Gareth Sigurdsson, they have Didier Doucouré. So you can see that midfield is a little bit, more heavier than ours. Can we survive? That's a big question, and we get to see that in the coming hours. Welcome aboard, brother.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
How are you doing, Zoom?
I'm okay, man, but I'm really happy to see Martinelli back on the bench.
Yeah. It's a big, it's a big thing everybody's talking about. Aubameyang is out, but Gabriel Martinelli is back. Yeah, I think everybody would want to see Gabriel Martinelli back in that squad. Everybody, absolutely everyone.
He's back on the bench. That's the key.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it, but we should not rush it. Because the same thing that happened on Partey will happen to Martinelli.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm eager to see Edin Ketia up front and Pepe and Willian either side. But one thing that I'm not happy with is Rob Holding being the captain. Rob Holding is really the captain for tonight's match. I just want to know what's going on with Tierney. Because that man is a true leader. And I don't understand why Mikel Arteta is not giving the armband to him.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, I do agree. Okay, Zoom. No Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang today. No Pierre. I mean, that's the main question. They have Calvert-Lewin, probably their star man. We don't have Aubameyang. He is our star man up front. Where does this end? How much does it impact us today?
It impacts us both physically and mentally. Because mentally, he's our striker. He's our go-to man. And without him, the players will fear Everton. Everton have the likes of Calvert-Lewin. And against David Luiz and Rob Holding, it will be a tough one. But today I'm eager to see Pepe, Ceballos. I thought he done all right against Southampton, Ceballos. And Bellerin on the bench. I'm happy. Bellerin on the bench.
Yeah, but
Abraham.
look, instead of playing Edin Ketia right now, when you don't have Aubameyang, I think that's the role of Alexander Lacazette.
No,
He's
absolutely
a,
not.
he's a fitting.
Absolutely not.
Look, he's a fitting striker. When you don't have Aubameyang, he's the other threat. But I don't see Edin
No.
Ketia. Were you contented
No,
with
Kosi. You're
Zoom?
wrong.
Were you contented with Edin Ketia's performance over Southampton?
He's a prolific finisher. Let me ask you one question. It's a 1v1 against the goalkeeper. And you had to choose between Nketiah and Lacazette. Who do you choose?
I'll go for Edin Ketia, but how many times are we getting the one-on-ones this time in the Premier League?
I don't give a damn, to be honest, Kosi. I don't give a damn. Lacazette has been shit this season, and Eddie deserves a start.
Not against Everton when Aubameyang is off. When Aubameyang is on the pitch, I do agree. You can start. We can start Eddie Nketiah. But
I thought Eddie Nketiah was one of our better players against Southampton.
No.
He was.
It was only the flick.
Kosi.
It was no. Zoom. It was the flick. It was the flick. I think that's what
Okay,
most
what
people.
does Lacazette bring into this team that Eddie doesn't?
Look, Eddie cannot battle out defenders. He can't. When you have him, when you have him up front, all the players, all their defenders are gonna fall onto you, onto the attack. When you have Alexander Lacazette, at least he's putting that threat. He's putting that, he's putting their defenders on notice. Okay, yeah.
You can go on with this hold up thing forever, but I don't give a damn. We're lacking goals, and we got a striker. He was one of the most prolific strikers in the youth ranks. And why shouldn't he be playing when you have a striker, a number 9, that isn't performing, isn't scoring goals, only holding up the play? It doesn't work. If Roberto Firmino only holds up the play, would you want him at Arsenal if he doesn't score? Would you?
But if you look at the goal scoring rate of Edin Ketia, I know we rate him so much and so on, but you look at the goal scoring rate of Edin Ketia and that of Alexander Lacazette, almost they are so similar. Leave alone the youth ranks. Youth ranks are youth ranks. This is Premier League.
I know they're similar, but come to me after the match. I'm telling you, come to me after the match, because I'm reckoning an Eddie brace today. 2 goals from Edin Ketia.
I'm going to say, you sound very, very energized today.
I do. I'm absolutely excited today.
Anyway, Willian returns Pepe on the opposite side. Do you think it's something we need to see more often? Pepe and Willian, on one on the left, on the other on the right.
Yes, I wanted to see that with Oba up top. But Oba pulled off with an injury, a calf injury. So it's Eddie. And Eddie will do the job. Come on, Eddie.
No, I don't agree. I just don't agree with Edin Ketia being up top. Trust me, I just don't agree.
Yes. I would have started Gabriel Martinelli, but he's not ready yet. But if I had to choose between Lacazette, this Donovan number 9, and between Eddie all day long. Eddie all day long, Kosi.
Yeah, I understand, Zoom. I would go for Eddie. I told you I would go for Eddie if Aubameyang was in this, on this pitch, because I know all the chances must be going for, for Aubameyang. He is the clinical striker. He is the better player. But if we are talking about Edin Ketia being, I think you recognize he's the only striker on the pitch right now. Only striker.
Yes. So you would have 2 strikers.
I wouldn't have 2 strikers. If I'm going for 1 striker, it's not Eddie. I'm telling you, it's not Eddie.
Kosi, you're wrong. You're wrong. Come to me after the match.
Zoom, let's just go through. Let's just go through the Everton team. and see what we are talking
Okay,
about
go on.
here. There we go. They have Yerry Mina, they have Michael Keane, they have Holgate, and and Godfrey. So there are 2 center backs. Is Yerry Mina a back 4?
4 center backs.
4? No.
4 center backs.
They have Holgate is playing as a right wing, as a right back.
I know, but
he's a center back in the making.
4 of them are a natural center.
Yeah, backs. Exactly. Understand. Then Yerry Mina and Michael Keane. Do you think Eddie can beat Yerry Mina and Michael Keane? I know he can beat Jiden Pinkford, but can he beat Yerry Mina and Michael Keane in the air? He can't. But can he beat them physically? He can't. That's why I do not reckon him to start. That's why I never wanted him to start.
So would Lacazette beat Yerry Mina?
I'm not sure. At least, I mean, you know,
he won't. Go on with the lineup.
So the midfield, they have Sigurdsson, Dokore, and Davis, Dokore, and Sigurdsson. Still, they are the better side because they're playing a 4-3-3. Iwobi, Calvert-Lewin, and Richardson up top. That means that Iwobi will drop back to the midfield. They'll have almost 4 midfielders still. Do you still think Arsenal will win? I don't see Arsenal winning this game. I just don't see Arsenal winning this game. But of course, I'm here to walk you through the journey of Arsenal up against big club Everton at the Goodson Park. It's one of the clubs we have beaten so many times. We have beaten them so many times. How are you, Binu? How are you doing?
Hi, fine. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, like I saw the lineup, like I was shocked, like when Aubameyang was not there, but then we know that it's an injury, tough injury. But the thing is, like I'm okay with the lineup because the lineup, it's like we predicted like this would happen. I'm surprised that Bellerin didn't start, so I'm happy with that. Then yeah, almost except that striking position, other positions are all right in my opinion. And it's better for 3-4-3 because according to the Everton attacking how fast they move, so like we know that. So like yeah, it's okay for me. Then only except that Willian thing because we don't know like Reece Nelson is there in the bench.
Nelson is not in the bench.
Okay, then there is no option. So I can understand like from Willian. I think this time Willian is playing on the left hand side. So like when everyone is telling like play him on the left, play him on the left. So let us see like whether he can play on the left and Pepe on the right. And yeah, it's like 2 wingers. Okay, it's okay for me. Then the striker is Nketiah. I don't know whether he, as you said, like whether he can match up to Keane and Yerry Mina. I don't know if you can put Lacazette there. At least he's physically strong, even though like he's not like good in movement, but at least he's physically strong and can match with them.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
and I was saying you'd rather play Lacazette because of his physique.
Yeah, that's what exactly.
Yeah, Aubameyang is out. Do you see us get a point out of this one?
Seriously, like I'm not confident. First of all, I'm not confident at all. Then second, like when I saw the starting lineup, like if it was Lacazette there, I know we won't score, but at least like you can give us like at least put an effort in there with his physical and for that somehow to get a point. I'm not saying like we will get a point, but for somehow to get a point like that we can do it. But now like just pray for getting a point. I'm little bit confident like we can get a point. I'm not saying he will win, but I'm saying like we can get a point. So let's see then.
Yeah. So
because like why I'm saying is because like do you remember the last time like when we faced Liverpool? Like I think the 2-1 victory when Van Dijk and Alisson made a mistake. The 2-1 victory. Yeah, it's like Aubameyang was not there. Aubameyang was not there in the starting 11. It was like Lacazette and Reece Nelson was playing, and we were like shocked. Like, why is Aubameyang not playing? I know it's like that next match was against City for FA Cup. but we never expected to win against Liverpool with that squad, with Lacazette and Nelson on the front lineup. So I think it will be full parking the bus. I'm sure about that, and we will counter attack, or we might score when Pickford or someone makes an error in that. I'm seeing only that.
Yeah, I also don't see a lot of chances for Arsenal in this game.
Yeah, this goal. If Arsenal is getting the goal, either maybe it will be from the mistake, either it might be from the defender mistake or from the goalkeeper mistake of Everton. And the only way to and another way to score the goal is we have to kick the long range. We have to shoot from the long range, because Pickford, I think so, is weak in long range. We can see that. So